Judi here. So I just graduated college and I was faced with the terrifying decision of what do you want to do for the rest of your life, and I decided to not face it and become a flight attendant instead. So I've been applying to a lot of different airlines. It is a very competitive job, so I don't know if anyone's going to be willing to take me in. I hope they are. If they're not, we're going to find a plan B, but for now we're going to try this. Basically how it works is you send in your resume, and if you're shortlisted, they will send you a link to do a video interview. At least that's what I've experienced with most of the airlines I've applied for. And the video interview, you basically have to record these 1-minute clips of yourself answering questions and then submit them, and you can't go back and change them. Sometimes you can retake them, sometimes you can't. It just depends how the company is running it. I think the videos went well. I didn't get any response from most of them, but one of them I made it to the next stage, which is a panel interview next week. That is scary. It's live. There's like 4 or 6 other applicants and 3 people asking the questions to you guys, and it lasts an hour and a half. I guess it's so everyone has a chance to talk, right? Because I do not know what to say although that being said, I'm definitely capable of talking for an hour and a half, but I don't know if it'll all stay work relevant. And if you pass that interview, there's another one where you do a one-on-one personal interview, and if you pass that one, you can get a contingent job offer to start training, and if you pass that, then you can start working. I also forgot to mention that before the video interview there's an assessment, and the questions were very vague, just like what type of work environment do I prefer to work in, do I prefer to multitask or focus on one thing, but like very personal questions. And if they liked your personality, then you would get accepted to do the video interview. But the airline I'm with today is doing something different. So they did not ask a vague assessment. Their assessment was very specific to the job. It was giving me hypothetical scenarios, and there wasn't a wrong answer. And it was hard, and I did it like a week and a half ago, and I was really stressed about it. I was like, oh my gosh, did I fail? And it also made me stressed out because it's like, this is the reality of the job. Like, these are tough situations, you know? But I actually liked it because it kind of gave you a feel for what you might come across, you know? It wasn't just like vague general stuff. It was like, okay, this might actually happen. What would I do? And it made me think about it. But then yesterday, that company asked me to do an interview today, like a video interview, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I didn't mess up. I don't know if they just like string you along to do all of these interviews, or like if I'm actually achieving something. You know, like I don't know if they're just like, okay, well that was kind of not good answers, but maybe she'll do better at this. Let's try. You know, I don't know why they'd even give me the chance, but thank you for it. Thank you. Like, am I gonna be excited? Like thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm on my 4th interview. Like, look at me achieving things, and actually they're just like, oh, we forgot to delete her. Ah, well, we'll do it now. Hopefully it's not like that. But I felt like the interview today went quite well, and the way that this company works is different from the others that are like the longer process. If you pass this video interview, they do a phone call, and at the end of the phone call they either give you the job offer or they don't, which is so scary. I really hope I get the phone call just for the sake of the experience, to be honest, because it's interesting. And if I completely fail, then I'm gonna find something else to do, and maybe I think you have to wait 6 months to apply again. Maybe next year we'll try it again and we'll do better because we know what to expect now, you know? But I also thought I would document this process and kind of like keep a vlog sort of journal for it, so that other people that are also trying to do it know what to expect, and you can reach out to me if you have any questions, because that's what we should do in life. We should gain new experiences, learn together, and grow together. Actually, crossing life is short for crossing through life, because the entire point of the channel was to cross through life together and grow together. So that's our goal, fam. So I have applied for multiple airlines, and I don't know if I will get into any of them, to be honest. Some of them have called me back for interviews. I'm kind of letting myself focus on the good stuff and not face the bad stuff, because I have to go to these interviews with passion. Like, I gotta be excited. I gotta be hyped, you know? I gotta go in there because there are so many qualified people, you know, and there are so many applications. I gotta go in there and be like, yes, I want this more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. Is that true? I don't know, you tell me. I mean, it is kind of true. I do really want it, but like I have to let myself continue to passionately want it so that I can say all of those lovely things like, I want to form a family with the crew, which isn't a lie. Honestly, I really do want to form a family with my crew. I'm just a really idealistic person, so I genuinely feel like we could be best friends forever. And we're gonna go on adventures together, and we're gonna see people get airsick together. Hey friends, so tonight I wanted to get into some of the negative aspects of this process because I've been watching so many YouTube videos of people going through the flight attendant hiring process to comfort myself, so I hope that whoever's watching this, I can offer you some comfort as well, or if you're just here for the journey, that is fine too. But I haven't heard a lot of people talk about just how nerve-wracking it is. There's so many steps, and at any point you can mess up and lose all of your progress. I had agoraphobia for a while. In light of this information, you might think, why on earth would you try to become a flight attendant? Somebody that has had nausea spells from walking down a grocery aisle wants to work on this strange, impulsive schedule, jumping onto planes, traveling across the country or even world, going into these completely new unknown places all the time, constantly surrounded by people. Why would you do that? Agoraphobia had a very, very big impact on my last 2 years of high school, so I feel like it kind of took that from me, and the way I went through college was also heavily influenced by that, and I'm just tired of having it control my life. Like, I want to fight it and get my freedom. But I did want to mention that because I know you can feel very hopeless when you struggle with this type of thing. When people say, just be okay or just calm down, you want to start sobbing because if you could do that, that would be amazing. I've made it through many, many stages of interviews, so I feel like we're getting somewhere, and I've stayed calm, cool, and collected throughout those. And there was no way a year ago I could do that. So like, we are making a lot of progress, and I'm proud of us. And I just want to say, if you also deal with this, it might be something that you have to continue to work on for a long time, but you can improve. If I'm gonna get through this, any of you can get through this as well. Today I'm doing my second to last interview with one of the airlines. It's going to be a panel interview, and I feel excited, you know? Like, I feel like I got this. I'm trying to tell myself that, at least. I woke up at 5 a.m. having a nightmare about not taking one of my finals, and then I used that adrenaline to get ready for the day, get my blood pumping and going, you know. But I haven't been able to stop thinking about the interview once. Futurama is only on from 7 a.m. until 8:30 a.m., and I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't even enjoy Futurama because I couldn't stop thinking about this interview. And that's how you know I'm worried. I'm pacing in circles, but now I'm in full circles. Like, it's just a line. It's just step, 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 step. What am I doing? I'm a very growth-oriented and curious person. I love learning about, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? Just gotta loosen up, be a loose spaghetti noodle. We're early, we're on time. So what I'm gonna do is just feel open, comfortable, and relaxed, and make the other people who are just as nervous as me feel more open, comfortable, and relaxed, you know? Dude, oh my gosh, I didn't RSVP. No, please tell me I didn't lose the spot. No! Oh my gosh.
Anyone can start.
Well, my name's Judi. I don't know. Hey friends, so I just wanted to give a little update. So today I had my final face-to-face interview with the company that I was the most excited about because I like them, I like what they support and what they value, and they gave me a job offer. So I feel like I can't breathe, and also like I can breathe for the first time in a month, maybe even longer. I still feel like I'm living in a fever dream. I feel like I'm not alive, but it feels good. Very, like, absolute bliss. So if you would like to hear more about this journey, let me know. I don't have a training date yet, and I think it'll be a while before training. Until my job starts, I'll be around. I think I might foster or something, so maybe we'll get some more foster pets. Obviously it's hard because first of all, when you first become a flight attendant, you're on reserve, where you're basically on call for flights. So you need to be really close to the airport, and if you commute, you need to like wait at the airport for a really, really long time, so you're available to get on the flight whenever you need to. So probably shouldn't foster then, but one day I do want to bring fostering back into my life because I'm very passionate about what I do with the animals. I'm also quite lucky because the person that interviewed me today was also very passionate about animals, so I was able to talk a lot about what I do with my shelter, and that gave me a good bit to talk about because I really, really love my shelter. It's a no-kill shelter. We take pets from kill shelters and move them into our system so we can take care of them, and we never give up on any of our animals. And I love them so much. Anyways, if you're also interested in doing a similar thing, I could make some more videos about like my tips and like things that I found helpful for my interviews, because I feel like this was more of like a vlog type of like the process of it. I feel like I've built confidence just by how many times I've had to go up to random strangers and advertise myself. I don't know. I can't even think coherently right now. I'm just living on a cloud. I'll take you guys to my training with me. Apparently I have to study, which is like unfortunate because I just finished school. Didn't really want to go back there. That's kind of a thing we don't want to face, but I guess it is what it is. Anyways, I probably won't talk about flight attending for a bit because, like I said, I don't just instantly go to training tomorrow, although that would be awesome. So we'll go back to Animal Crossing for a bit, work on our island. I'm feeling very inspired right now. I just want to turn my entire island into the inside of an airplane though, to be honest. I'm so, like, I can't think about anything else. One of the first things I did actually is I dressed my Animal Crossing character up like a little flight attendant while I've been doing this interview process. We got that mindset going for us this whole time. You start dreaming every night of being a flight attendant, and then you wake up like, yeah, I did this. No, you didn't. That was a dream, but at least you can convey your confidence in being able to handle that to the interviewers. Anyways, as I said at the beginning of this video, I just put my best foot forward. I tried my best, I gave it my all, and whether we came out successful or not, we learned from it. Thankfully, we came out successful as well. That's honestly just a cherry on top. It's been really fun just getting to see the different steps of the process, how much goes into recruitment. I had no idea like how many assessments and interviews and panels and questionnaires and getting flown across the country to attend an interview and then being in this room with like 500 other people and getting to do group activities and stuff. All this was completely new to me. I didn't realize how this was gonna go. I've become so much better at handling my anxiety and stress and all that stuff throughout this process. Like, I'm not afraid to just go up and talk to people, be like, hey, do you need help with that? Can I help you? And it feels so good because I want to help people. I've just always been too scared to actually speak. Like, I go up to them and my throat just goes, you know, and I just freeze. But I feel so much more confident. Like, I feel like, look, you did this. You can do this. You know, it's like this constant reaffirmation. Every time I get up and I go out and I try, I prove to myself that I can, you know? So it feels really good. I feel better than ever. Man, I'm happy. So I guess my point is, you can choose happiness. And you should choose happiness. And I hope that you're able to. Good luck, fam. Love you. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.